and I am a talker. A total woman don't keep quiet. When you need to keep quiet, you keep quiet. Where you need to talk, you talk. Because in talking, a lot has happened to me. I mean, talking the right talk, you know what I mean? A total woman talks with confidence. And the thing that makes people buy you, buy what you sell, buy your products, is your confidence. Even if the product is not your own, and you master it and you sell it, the person you want to convince will buy that product because of your confidence, not because of what you're selling. Do you understand that? So a total woman is a woman who is resilient. Who is resilient. I just thought I should, sensitize us with those information. They are very, very important. Because the reason why Pastor have gathered us here today is so that we can learn. There is no end in learning. No. Is there any end in learning? Abi? How many of us works in an organization here? You work with a company. How many of us are business people? Pastor, they work, they do business. Okay. I want to tell you that a total woman does not stay in another person's business for too long. Because by the time they finish with you, they have sapped you. I'm not saying working is not okay, but please work, earn money, but have a focus that you're not going to stay in somebody's business for the rest of your life. Take a cue from the people who have served. And they are entitled to pension. All those things. They are tired out. They have sapped them. They have used them. They have squeezed them. They are entitled to retirement fee. A lot of them died trying to get the retired fee. Did they collect it? So please, whatever you do as a total woman, as a balanced woman, is for you to have focus where you're going. Don't stay too long in another man's business. When you serve in church, there is no ending in service in church. So I'm not talking about serving in the house of God though, so you don't misunderstand what I'm saying. When you are serving in the house of God, there is no ending. You will serve and serve and serve until you go to heaven. Abi, do they retire from serving in the house of God? Even if you leave this church and go to another church, you will still serve. So serving is a lifetime thing. All right? So let me just touch a few notes. I don't have enough battery in my phone, so I will just run through here. And I think I've already mentioned a whole lot of what I want to say here. So today I'm celebrating a total woman. If you're a total woman, clap for yourself. A woman rooted in faith, thrives in leadership, independent in thoughts and action. You know, some women, they like to be pushed around. And let me tell you, the woman who is pushed around is a woman who does not know her place. And that woman is not a total woman. Because a total woman, you hear what I'm saying, is a confident woman. So you know your place. You cannot be pushed around. Right? Independence here means agency, discernment, and the freedom to pursue purpose with boldness, while remaining connected to community values. Independence, when I say independence, we don't mean that you should isolate yourself. Don't isolate yourself. It's the power to make wise choices, to steward resources. Whatever resources that you have, you steward it very well. And to shape your life with intention. You have to be intentional. In building your life as a total woman, you have to be intentional. Be focused. Know where you are going. Don't be a pushed around. Be intentional. Okay? As women of faith, our independence is anchored in identity. Who are you? What are you? When they call your name, how do they refer to you? What do they know you by and know you with? Identity. You are beloved, purposeful, and called with unique gifts. How many of us know that we women, all of us that are here, we are all called with unique gifts? How many of us know that? Raise up your hand. We are all called with unique gifts. Responsibility. Your choices impact family, work, society. Choose with integrity. In whatever we do, integrity. A total woman is a woman with integrity. I hope we all know what integrity is. Integrity. Stewardship. Manage time, finance, and opportunity in alignment with your values. Now I'm going to talk about three practical pillars to live as a total woman. 1, faith-driven. Faith-driven. Seek wisdom with power, with prayers and power. Reflection and counsel. Let spiritual principle guide your decisions, not fear or comparison. One thing that I do know, and it is a saying everywhere now, that when women gather, they are not sustainable. Whatever their focus is not sustainable, because women gossip each other. Women do not hold each other together. When somebody walks in, they size the person up. That is why they always see us as a second being, because we are not standing up for ourselves. With confidence, with support, with collaboration, with partnership, we build ourselves as women. Not jealousy, not envy, not gossip, not strife. Use discernment to say yes to what aligns with your calling and no to what drains your energy. Sometimes when we are prayerful, God will give us discernment of the spirit to be able to discern from what is good and what is not. Because a lot of us women, we are walking. We are doing things. They push us to this and we go there, and it's draining us. It is not even our calling. So, discernment will help you to know what your calling is, rather than to be pushed around as a woman. Those things that drains your energy, drop them. Anything that you know does not align with you, drop it. It is energy sapping and energy. Focus on what is important. Financial independence and mastery. You know, just now I said that. You say, give me money, I want to cook. Give me money, I want to buy hair. Give me money, I want to buy Pampers. give me money, I want to. And look, it's too much. Even men are drained too. And because as women, our needs are more than. Shebi, you see how a man is. A man will bath and wear sneaker. Yesterday I was talking at an event, and the man came and said, one of the speaker said, in my life, I only have 2 black native, 2 shirts, 3 ties, and 2 pairs of shoes. So any occasion you invite him to, that is where he's choosing from. It depends on the occasion. Men life, simple. So we as women, our needs are more than that of a man. Do you understand? And that need, you want to carry all the need. Because some people believe that marriage or relationship is what solves their problem. Does it? Because when you ask the man today, you ask the man tomorrow, you ask the man self will be tired. So if you want to remain a total woman, build your life. Do not be afraid to start a new business if one is not working. Because oftentimes we stay in a business just because you want to be CEO or you want to be the owner. You stay in a business and it's not working. Move away from there. Do something else. And I'm going to get to that later. Build a clear financial plan. A total woman builds a clear financial plan. Budget, savings, and a pathway to growth. I said just now that they will call me jack of all trades. I learned it from my mother's womb. And they no longer, they used to call it jack of all trades. Now they don't call it jack of all. Now it's what they call, the people that speak English have now changed it to serial entrepreneur. Who knows about that? Serial entrepreneur. If anybody say you are a jack of all trades, I know I'm a serial entrepreneur. Because it is only when you are a serial entrepreneur that you can diversify. And when you train yourself to become a serial entrepreneur, you see opportunities. You just don't wait. Invest in your skills and ventures that expands your option. I just said that. If you train yourself to become a serial entrepreneur, you don't get stuck. And let me tell you, and I can give you instances. The reason I will never tell you, how do I say this? Who is a fashion designer here? Who is a fashion designer? Fashion has come of age, right? We are doing well. Everybody is doing well. My speaker, my MC is looking good. Mama is looking good. Everybody is looking good. Fashion designer, do you know they didn't used to make money before? Fashion designer are the most wanted. Have you seen the movie Most Wanted? That is what fashion designers are now. Fashion designers are now most wanted all over the world. Except that they are not going to prison. But what I'm trying to bring out from there is that when you find yourself in Aso Rock, or you are in a place, Tinubu just waka pass. You can't hear. Say somebody where they follow Tinubu, say they are looking for somebody to do one contract of something. You will not talk. Abi? You will not talk. You know why? You don't know. Abi? You will say I'm a fashion designer. They are talking about billions of contracts and they are looking for anybody who can just take it. My dear, those opportunities will not pass us by in Jesus' name. Diversification. Train yourself. Build your skills. Invest in your skill. Do a lot of training. As I speak to you, I have maybe like 25 certificates. Professional certificates, as in I learn. In fact, yesterday, I was still learning how to do spices, how to combine spices and all those things. You know, now training has become even very cheap. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, you will learn training. Some of them, inside that 4,000, they will give you certificate. And you post it in your shop, in your office, and say, you understand what I mean? Don't be, a total woman is not stuck. I said that earlier. So that when the storm, especially now, if you have not done any training, if you have no certificate aside the job you're doing, please go and do it. Go and learn something. You understand? Learn something. I pay money to learn two things. Today, I become an expert in certain trainings that I do because I pay to learn. And those trainings are the things that are giving me money. And sometimes, all the things that I normally do, I just keep them aside and say, let me focus on training. Because, for instance, if I come to train all of you here now, and pastor says, oh, come and train my women on one thing. If I don't want to charge all of you small money, I will charge pastor's wife 200,000, at least 200,000. I'm telling you the truth. 200,000. But if I need to charge all of you, you cannot pay. Because I will the minimum I will charge, because you're a group, will be, let me just do it for 5,000. Imagine, please, just help me count how many people are here. And if I collect for 5,000, how much will I get? It's a lot of money. So let's say I do one training every week. How many weeks do we have in a month? And I get a training of a crowd like that. One off payment. And I do it 4 times in a month. How much do I have? How much? 800,000. That's what I have. And if I have to charge all of you, and I do one training in 1 week, and I do 4 times in a month, imagine how much I will be having. Do you understand? The trainings don't come all the time, but I'm saying when the training comes, it is something. So what I'm saying with that is because of the things I have taught myself, the things I have paid money to learn. I teach people on mushroom cultivation. I learned it from 3 people before I went to Babcock to go and get a certificate. Mushroom cultivation. How many of us know about mushroom here? I know some people don't eat it. They will say it's some poisonous one. I know she's already saying it. You don't eat it. See her face. Do you see her face? But if I tell you the business in that, you will not do your face like that. I train people in post-harvest. I'm an agribusiness person. I have 100 agribusinesses that I sensitize people about. Because before, Nigeria used to be the first, agriculture used to be our baby in Nigeria until oil and gas, insurance, and all those things came. And those things swept agriculture to the side. Who did not grow up in the village here? If you did not grow up in the village, raise your hand. If you grew up in the village, raise your hand. If you grew up in the village, that means you must have gone to the farm. Abi? But me, I didn't go. I was not going to farm when I was small. Let me tell you. When they go to the farm, when I see my mother bring cutlass and hoe, she will bring a basin. When I see her bring it, I will go and put cloth and I will be shivering. I will say, I'm sick. I will not go to the farm. You know why I don't like to go to the farm? You know those water that touches somebody when you are going to the farm? All those early morning water. Hey! When I think of it. And those fly. You know when you are going to the farm? There are these very flies. Those fly. They don't leave. If you like, slap yourself, they will follow you. If you slap here, they will go here. All those are the reason I didn't go to farm. But my mom devised a means. When she's going, she will say, don't worry. Just be sick. When sun starts shining, please bring food for us in the farm. That was the only time I went to the farm. But today I'm an expert. I train people. I teach people. People come to me for advice. I mentor people. I tell them what to do because after oil and gas, government decided to wake up one day and say we should all go back to agriculture. Some people they were lost already. People they don't even know. Until now, as I speak to you, people still come to me to say, what do I do in agriculture? I mean, Shebi, you see my story, where I'm coming from. People still come to ask me, and I'm here talking to you. Yesterday I was talking about mushroom in an event. So what I'm saying to you is that a total woman is total all round. Invest in knowledge.